Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Tech Podcasts, Dev Technosys. I'm your host, Yash, and today we're diving into something truly inspiring, how real schools are transforming education and achieving success through innovative technology solutions developed by Dev Technosys.
Education is changing faster than ever. Smart classrooms, digital attendance, virtual learning, these are no longer buzzwords. They're becoming everyday realities for schools across the world. But behind every digital transformation, there's a story, one of challenges, creativity, and progress.
Joining me today is Emma Wilson, an EdTech consultant at Dev Technosys, who has worked closely with several schools implementing custom school management and e-learning solutions. Emma, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Yash. I'm thrilled to be here. Education has always been a passion of mine, and seeing how schools evolve with technology is incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely. Let's start with what you've observed recently. How are schools approaching digital transformation today compared to a few years ago?
That's a great place to begin. A few years ago, most schools viewed technology as an optional support system, something nice to have. But now it's an absolute necessity. After the pandemic, the education sector realized the importance of having reliable digital tools for administration, communication, and learning continuity. What's interesting is that schools aren't just looking for software anymore. They're looking for solutions that truly fit their ecosystem.
Right.
They want systems that simplify administration, empower teachers, and improve student engagement all at once. That's where Dev Technosys comes in. We've been developing customized school management systems, e-learning platforms, and communication apps that help schools operate smarter and more efficiently.
That's really insightful. Let's bring this to life. Can you share a few real success stories from schools you've worked with?
Of course. Let me start with one from the UK, Greenfield International School. When they approached Dev Technosys, they were struggling with managing data across departments. Attendance, grades, teacher schedules, and communication with parents were all handled manually or through scattered tools.
Wow.
We built a unified school management system that integrated everything, from attendance tracking and fee management to performance analytics. Within 6 months, they saw a 35% reduction in administrative workload and improved communication between teachers and parents. Teachers could finally focus more on teaching rather than paperwork.
That's incredible.
Another great example is Sunrise Academy in the UAE. They wanted to bring personalized learning into their classrooms. So, we designed an AI-driven e-learning portal that analyzed student performance and recommended learning material tailored to individual progress. It completely changed how teachers tracked academic growth. The school reported higher engagement and better learning outcomes within the first academic year. It's one of those cases where technology genuinely empowered both students and teachers.
Those are powerful examples. It's amazing how such solutions can make such a real impact on day-to-day operations. What would you say is a secret behind those results?
Customization, without a doubt. Every school operates differently. Some focus on academic excellence, others on holistic education or community engagement. So a one-size-fits-all solution doesn't work.
That makes sense.
At Dev Technosys, we start by understanding each school's unique structure and pain points. Then we design modules, whether it's fee management, attendance tracking, library management, or parent communication, that align perfectly with their needs. And it's not just about software. We provide full training and support to ensure smooth adoption. When teachers and admins understand how the system helps them, they embrace it wholeheartedly. That's when transformation really happens.
I like that. It's not just technology, it's partnership. Speaking of transformation, I've heard Dev Technosys has also developed mobile apps for schools. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, Mobile-first solutions are becoming essential for schools. We developed a mobile app called EduConnect, which acts as a bridge between teachers, parents, and students. Parents can get real-time updates on attendance, grades, and upcoming events.
That's so handy.
For teachers, the app simplifies class schedules and allows instant messaging with parents. And students can access study materials, assignments, and announcements on the go. One school in Canada implemented EduConnect, and within months, they reported a 50% improvement in parent engagement.
50%. Wow.
Parents who rarely attended meetings before were now more informed and involved, all thanks to instant notifications and easy communication.
That's such a great example of how accessibility enhances collaboration. But what about rural or low-budget schools? How does Dev Technosys approach those cases where resources might be limited?
That's an important point. We strongly believe that technology in education shouldn't be limited to big urban schools. So for smaller institutions, we design lightweight, cost-effective systems that run smoothly even with basic infrastructure.